Remember when it was as simple as, oh, people died in the fucking chapel? Yeah, I remember that too! Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play fucking Furniture Killer Simulator 83. Like, okay, holy shit! Like, that was fucked up! She slaughtered all of the fucking Purgatory Sisters. Sakataro, hey, are you breaking things off with Angie? Did you fucking see what just happened? That's fine, she can do that. Holy shit, can we get back to Rokonjima? I can't take all the feels. We're not going back to Rokonjima, are we? No. Why do I get the feeling that this chapter is not going to end? Like, why do I get the feeling that this entire chapter is going to end when we go back to Rokonjima? Yeah. Yeah! If you believe in humans, Sakataro was a stuffed animal being controlled by a little girl the whole time. Because remember, Beatrice never existed. And so because of that, Sakataro isn't real. It's dark, it's bleak, but yeah. If you believe in non-magic, if you're going for the non-magic side, which now that I've learned about the real game between Birkenstell and Delta, is that even a side anymore? But if it is, then Sakataro was always a stuffed animal. So, the question remains, what the fuck is going on? Is Sakataro real? Is Angie a witch? Is Maria a witch? Were there witches to even begin with? All of those things, all of them, you really have to wonder if it's real. Of course, the way 07 goes about this, I don't like. Yeah, when you're growing up, you get teased and bullied. But are you telling me, like, hold on a sec. Are you telling me that literally everyone at St. Lucia Academy hates Angie? Granted, I think it's an all-female school. I'm not a female, so I don't have the brain cognitive. I know scientifically that males and females have different patterns of thinking. So, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe everyone hates her. Or maybe that's just a complete load of shit. And 07 made a demonized version of that, of what a quote-unquote private school is. To think that literally everyone would hate her. Same with Maria. To think that every single person on the playground was teasing her about the talking stuffed animal Sakatero. I don't think so. I think that there were some people that weren't teasing her about Sakatero. Granted, she is at the age where that's starting to change, and a lot of people don't do that anymore. Or they don't believe in stuffed animals anymore. But it's not weird. I feel like 07 is making a demonized version of what's actually going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. But no, actually it's not hard. I think 07 is over-exaggerating what's going on. I think he wants us to feel as much sympathy for these characters. And that's the thing, is that he's correct in doing that and making other characters, other humans, as bastardly as possible. Making all those girls at St. Lucia, like, horrible, horrible people. He's right in doing that if he wants to gain our sympathy towards Angie. But I feel like realistically that's just not the case. I feel like realistically Angie, as much as a loner as she is, there would be some girls there. Some girls there that would either take pity on her or at the very least leave her alone. Stand up for her when everyone else is bullying her like this. Why? Because, believe it or not, it's human nature to want to see good things happen to good people. It's also human nature to want to see bad things happen to bad people. That's why earlier I was saying, please do, whenever she was asking for the furniture to kill them. I wanted to see a bad thing happen to bad people. It's human nature. I feel like 07, he's got the characters, the main characters down as being very human. But I feel like the background characters are so flanderized to the point where they're unbelievable. And I feel like that's something he needs to fix in When They Cry 5 or Tree Anthology. Our background characters. I feel, honestly, I feel like that's one of the biggest weaknesses of this chapter, is the background characters. And honestly, I feel like that's a big thing that 07 needs to, like, work on. He's got the main characters down, don't get me wrong. He's perfected since Higurashi, and now, like, Umineko, the main characters, they are very, very, very human. And Virgilia, but I don't know. Angie is still too young, coming from the 11-year-old. Like, am I wrong on that though? Am I wrong on that? Please tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments that I'm wrong. That there are background characters Because, honestly, I feel... You know what I feel like? I feel like the background characters in Higurashi were more human. And it feels like the opposite in this game. Yeah, I know girls, or actually anyone, can be pretty mean. Any human can. There's a lot of us, myself included, who's gone through school and has been bullied before. But to say that everyone is bullying her? Like, I just feel like in a school that big, with that many people there, that there would have been people that would have stood up for her. Maybe I'm just too optimistic. Maybe I'm just deluding myself on this. It's just... I don't know. Maybe I'm just upset that everyone was fucking around with Angie. That she took it out on the sins of purgatory. And, to an extent, Sakaturo. But she is Bottler's sister, so... I mean... like, Bottler outright openly denies magic. But he uses Schrodinger's box, so, you know. Maria, I hate to tell you this, but if 22-year-old me went into a convenience store with a stuffed animal and had it talk to the cashier, I can guarantee you they won't say hi back. I thought all of your animals were stuffed. People have been telling me to read in between the lines of a lot of these scenes with Maria. I hope your mom comes home soon. That's one of them. I feel like these people... I just started talking about how demonized some of these background characters are, and now 07 has just proven me wrong with the store people. Because they're being very human to her. They're being compassionate. They know that the situation with Maria and her mother staying home late, that's not okay. I just... 07, you confuse me. I love your work, but sometimes, man... Oh my gosh. You know what this actually reminds me of? You know what this actually reminds me of? I know a lot of people aren't gonna like it when I say this, but this legitimately reminds me of Hinamizawa. How everyone takes care of each other. You remember how people reacted towards Rika and eventually Satoko? How everyone was talking with each other, how everyone was greeting everyone, the conversation they had with Keiichi, with Rena, everyone was trying to look out for each other. That's what I feel like right now. They're trying to look out for Maria. Also, Mustard is not, spicy. Spicy mustard is. Speaking of mustard, I know it's past by the time you guys see this, but wasn't it fucking weird that the Splatfest right at, the first, like, official Splatfest is ketchup versus mayo and not ketchup versus mustard? Like, here's the thing. If you're wondering, I feel like it's not a good challenge because ultimately it's asking, do you like sandwiches or do you like hot dogs? Because I'll admit, I put ketchup on hot dogs. Those fit with hot dogs. I don't put ketchup on my ham sandwich though. I don't feel like that fits. But mayo goes well with ham sandwiches. But mayo doesn't go well with hot dogs. So rather than a condiment battle, why not just sandwiches or hot dogs? Come on, guys. If we wanted to do a condiment battle that would be on equal footing, I think it should have been either relish or mayo, or it should have been ketchup and mustard. I went with ketchup because, well, honestly, I like ketchup a little. I find myself using ketchup more than mayo. Granted, I use spicy things, so I don't use ketchup that often, but I don't use mayo at all. Save for very rare instances. And those instances are good, don't get me wrong. But mustard, on the other hand? Oh, I would have picked mustard so much. Anyways, that's enough of Splatoon talk. Everyone's looking out for her. Oh. I love it. Did you forget your key inside? Oh, hold on. You couldn't have forgotten your key inside. Because you wouldn't be able to lock it on your way out. So did you leave it at the station? I've forgotten my keys before. I mean, now I don't, now that I have a car, but... I hope you know where your key is. we're gonna end things off here. So until then, guys, until then, I'll see you then.